So I just want to be clear about something. I do understand that the white man who exists today in America is not the white man who did all of the horrible things to our ancestors, but you do have to understand that you are the descendants of those people who did all of those horrible things to our ancestors. You now benefit from all of the things that were done to our ancestors. Whether you want to admit that or not, this is the truth. We were building our generational wealth to pass it down to our children and to our grandchildren, and your ancestors destroyed it all. Every time we built something, they came and they tore it down while they were able to build up theirs. You were able to build your generational wealth, and now you, the descendants of those ancestors, are able to thrive and have your businesses and your deeds to pass down to your children because no one had enough power to destroy what your ancestors built for you. My ancestors tried to build something for me and your ancestors destroyed it. And you're able to live good while we struggle. Do you think that's fair? Do you think that's justice for all? Now you're sitting back telling us we need to forget about it and we need to move on and let the past go, all while you're living off the past. You're thriving and benefiting off the past. You're able to give things to your children from the past while we can't, and you want us to move on while you're not even sorry. You're not even acknowledging what your ancestors have done because you're so busy trying to separate yourself from the animalistic beasts. So busy trying to say that wasn't us. That was the Democrats. That wasn't us. You can't blame us. All while you're able to reap the benefits of our blood, of our sacrifice. It was you because you have their soul in you. And we're not ever going to move on or forget about anything until you make it right by paying what you owe, until you give us everything that you have stolen, until you pay us everything that you took. We're not ever going to forget about it. Just know that it's war, Black power forever.
Okay, here's the truth. Now I can understand how she feels if she was going by, if we were still living in the times of the past. But we're not. So many people are so stuck in the past, they no longer want to build their future, right? But let me just give you a point of view. A lot of our black folk probably tried to start a business before, right? And they didn't get the success they wanted due to the fact that they just didn't do the right things. Or a lot of the times they just half-assed it, which is majority of the time they half-assed that thing. Or they just didn't have the tools or the know-how. Or they went to frauds that, like Jay Morrison, all these guys who played as experts but wasn't experts. They only trusted them because of the skin, the color of the skin. But let me just say this. We all were lied to. The enemy right now is actually fraudsters. Because even when you're trying to get up in the world and build something for yourself, you have fraudsters all over the internet doing this, all types of stuff, and telling you can make $1 billion over tomorrow. Like, it's crazy. And I did post content like that, but that's due to with my company, something that I built, a platform that I built, where I am the one that's paying you. But I'm not here to talk about that. That's not important. Not at all. How I make people money and how I make money is not important to you. So let's talk about what is important to you. And this can go for whoever is watching this video, but mainly to the black folk who have hatred in their heart. Let me explain why you should look at these enemies, because these people are the enemies. It's the influencers who are telling you that they can make you and change your life and all types of things like that. For the young black impressionable men who are going to people like Fresh and Fit, who are enriching themselves off of the pain from you're experiencing right now. These are people who are actually oppressing you in real time and the times that you are up. I mean, that you are alive, pardon me. The time that you are alive. We weren't there to feel and see and be a part of what our ancestors went through. All the stuff that they went through, we wasn't there. But what I am witnessing and what you are actually dealing with right now is people taking from you and enriching themselves and having the best time of their life.
New bust down on my wrist, inside of my drip, swim with the fist, inside of my whip, look like a fish, switchery up the side of my kicks, shine up.
If they got children, changing their children's lives.
My name's Sabrina Cardone, and I'm 10 years old. No one is better suited than a 10-year-old to talk to you about 10X. And let's face it, I'm the only 10-year-old here.
Putting their children through colleges, all those type of things like that, off of the dime of your pain. Because you are trying to get your shit together in an America system, but you went to fraudsters. Fresh and Fit, Jay Morrison, Tariq Nasheed, all these guys. Let's go to the other race. Andrew Tate, Grant Cardone, all these people. These are the enemies. Yes, you have systematic racism and all those type of things that still are just a tad bit holding no one back. But they're just annoying. They're not holding anybody back. They're just annoying, right? So you have to deal with just unneeded BS. But the real enemy are online influencers and scammers. Not all influencers are bad. I just want to make sure we get that understood. Not all influencers are bad. But the ones that are promising you they can change your life and they have no value to offer you. People are paying $10,000 to $12,000 or $30,000 where they could take that same amount of money and turn their life around. But they take that money and they give it to influencers and go into these retreats and stuff like that so they can be next to these influencers and learn from these influencers and stuff like that just to learn absolutely nothing and get put in a worse position and more confused than they entered. So if we should be mad at anybody, it should be the people that we see numbers and we say, okay, this person is a level of authority and they just saying nonsense and all types of stuff out of their mouth. They haven't really built anything. They're just content creators. Like, we have to at one point be honest with ourselves. If we're going to have an enemy, it should be the people who are taking from the people who are trying to make better of themselves. Because the white man ain't doing that. I mean, it depends on if you went to a white influencer and he fucked you over. Then yeah, the white man fucked you. But you have Ashton Hall. I think Ashton Hall, the dude, the daily routine. It came out that he was a scammer. He's scamming people for millions of dollars. DDG, just scamming people with a cryptocurrency. Kanye West, the dude from David from the bar store. All the guys that did crypto scams. These are the people that's holding you back. These are the people that's putting you in oppression to the point where you won't even give yourself a chance to invest in yourself anymore because you've been burnt by fucking losers and scammers. I just wanted to bring this point of view to you. I get it. Never forget what happened to our history. Never forget our history. But at what point do we actually live in the future and see what the fuck is happening? Like, I understand. You can't get forward. 9 times out of 10, you're probably not even trying. Thinking a 9 to 5, and that's your fault to think that the 9 to 5 American dream when they're trying to completely wipe away the working system. In the next 5 years, what we know as the 9 to 5 job is not going to even be that anymore. They're trying to give us universal income. Well, I'm not a part of that, but you get the point. They're trying to give us universal income where they control everything. It's just so much stuff that if you think that you are oppressed and you are a victim now, your ass is going to be cooked. And that's built on a system. And that's not just going to be white people. I know some black people that's in the rooms. I have conversations with these people that's investing in AI technology, where it's the shit that I've been, due to the fact that I've gotten into AI, the shit I've been hearing inside of these meetings, you will think this shit is straight out of a movie. And we can't stop it. We can't do anything. You are right now putting today's hatred onto the wrong type of people. When you were told that going to school, getting that degree, and this is to the women, going to school, getting that degree was going to change your life and give you a better life. You were told that. You were lied to. If you've seen it didn't work for the last few people, let's just say the black women, because you guys love to throw your education around. Let's say the last 7 black women that you have seen get their degree and have the same mediocre life that you have at the moment, then they're upset just like you are at the moment. Then what makes you think that it's going to work for your daughter? You already failed. You went through that. You went through that. You went through the slaughterhouse. Why would you put your daughter through that? It failed. Seven people already. And generations also. It also failed generations. So that means you should do something new. Just because you have tried Primerica, IML, all these MLM companies, okay, you realize that those are pyramid schemes. How about building something with your name on it? Build a brand with you being a part of it. We live in a different time where the personal brand, you should build that. But then you also have online gurus even fucking that up, telling you the wrong thing. I have watched all the shit. As I was learning this shit, I got more confused myself. And then as a business developer, and some of the stuff that I learned is outdated now. So now I had to become a part of the future. And then I came up with my own system. And that system is called the NBGAF. And that's called Nobody Gives a Fuck. And why did I call it Nobody Gives a Fuck? It's because how are you going to build a personal brand about something that you're selling? For example, let's just say that I'm selling this microphone right here. And these are the high-end microphones. But let's just say that I started a YouTube channel, a TikTok, or whatever the case may be, and I'm talking about these are the best microphones that you could possibly have. But just you don't know who I am though. So are you going to buy these from me? Because I say, hey guys, yeah, these, if you want to take your content to the fucking universe, buy these headphones. Get this swipe up, it's over. Get them out of here. You don't care. Because that's not what you're looking for. You don't know me to even give me a chance because I don't have the authority of information to use. I'm just a random guy. So you're not going to listen. Which is how people got screwed and cooked by the people like Ashton Hall, Grant Cardone, and those guys, because they had the authority over the people at the moment. So what I built the system, what that's about, is no one cares about your content. We live in a time where people care about the person more than they care about the brand. Care about the person more than they care about the brand of the business. They care about the brand of the person versus the brand of the business. I'll give you an example. How's that? The 2 biggest streamers on the planet is Kai Cenat and Astro Speed. These guys say nigga, bitches, hoes, all types of shit on their streams. Dancing, doing all types of goofy shit all over the screen, all over their streams. They have T-Mobile, Apple, Ferrari, all types of the biggest sponsorships on the planet. Not professional at all. So obviously, that don't mean anything. So when you're sitting here putting on this act to try to gather people, and I'm telling you from experience, I just recently got out of this shit. That's why you see I have my arms out now. Fuck covering myself up. No, we're going to talk just like this. We're going to talk just like this because when I talk just like this, you are interested in what I'm saying now. So if you have a business and stuff like that, then you should do the exact same. Introduce you to the person. The people will be able to tell if you are somebody they want to get behind. And that's it. I'm not going to go too much further into it because this is not something to push myself. This is something to tell you guys that we were lied to. If anybody we should be mad at, it is the online gurus who are taking the money when you are actually trying to get yourself out of the hole inside of this country that you guys are blaming at the moment for holding you back when you do try, you take your tax money or whatever the case may be, and you do try, you go to that influencer, you go to those people like Grant Cardone, Jay Morrison, and all these guys, and then you got fucking cooked. Now, that's not a white man. Unless you did like Grant Cardone or something like that. Think about it for a second. The only people that's oppressing themselves, yes, themselves, which is you. This can go to if you are a white person watching this and you did whatever I said right there. If you invested in Fresh and Fit, if you invested in Grant Cardone, if you invested in Ty Lopez, all of the white influencers that sit there and promise this, they can make you this amount of money that didn't work for you. You oppressed yourself. That's to the white people. To the black people, you oppressed yourself. You are a victim of yourself due to falling for this shit for them. And then also just not moving forward and trying to just better yourself. Okay, that fucked up. I fucked my money up. I got more money now. And now let me try to better invest in something and build for myself. Well, where do I get the information from? There's a lot. You can learn from, I'm learning from just watching a bunch of videos, testing out, doing my thesis, taking out the good, throwing away the trash. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, on TikTok. Like, I'm growing a lot on TikTok because I'm bringing a lot of value to TikTok. I just started using TikTok. I'm bringing a lot of value on TikTok, and eventually I will become known for bringing people together and building wealth within inside of the community of the factions that I'll be a part of putting together. That's my goal. It's a trend at the moment, but I want to make it an actual thing where we build actual wealth. So for all the people that's crying about systemic racism and shit like that, you have no excuse now. Because now we have the allies who are saying, fuck that. We are also been teased and fucked up with these people, treated fucked up with these people. So, and a lot of these people are living the exact same life you are in apartment buildings and not living the life that they thought they should live. So a lot of these people are doing the same thing. A lot of these people want to do better. And if you are a part of the people, the black folk who are always playing victim and all that shit, you are oppressed and stuff, this is a message to you. This is the opportunity where you can change your life. Where you can come together. Be a part of the solution instead of sitting here yelling and just causing problems. You're not even talking about the problems anymore. You're causing them. Be a part of the solution. I am building the NBGAF to add a part of the solution that I am building. Before all this stuff happened, I had a community, and we was the original and the real DEI. I do not agree with DEI that the government is put together. I don't agree with that at all. Just giving people jobs and giving people opportunities based off of their skin color. I do not agree with that. I want you to know I am not a left person and I'm not a right person. I'm damn sure not a left person, but I'm just not a right person either. I am about righteous. When I see, let's say this. I'm on the side of whatever makes sense. Whoever is the most logical and is better for the people, I am on that side at the moment. Once you are on some goofy shit, I am back in the middle. I am never on the left side due to the way those people act right now. And if you are about unity and trying to build wealth and try to leave the system for what it is, then you should not be over there because those people over there are trying to keep you there. You got to understand. You guys watch movies where the villain was always, the hero was always the villain. Like, why don't y'all think that's not possible in real life? Why don't you think you're dealing with that right now? You were lied to. Matter of fact, prime example. What this whole video is about. The content creators and stuff like that. They tried to come to you as the hero. Scam you, and then you realize they was the villain. Why don't you think you're being scammed right now? Wake up, people. Come together. build together. We all were lied to. Trust me. Stop playing victim. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be honest, we are all victims to the system. They were because the white people also went to college, got jobs, got mortgages, all that type of shit. The same shit they use to destroy and keep us down. On the black side, they're also doing that over there to them. Remember, they do the same thing. You can go in a car. So you go in a car dealership. You go in there. If it's a white person getting in the car, guess what you're about to do? Go through the exact same thing that white person goes. They might get a better deal. Oh, okay, well, who gives a shit? It's racism and shit, right? But, okay, it's fine if they do that. If that happens. But guess what? At the end of the day, both of y'all leaving fucked. Same thing with buying houses. Both of y'all leaving fucked. Put in the comment section if you understand what I said. If you do believe that content creators who sell dreams, which is because now selling dreams is a new product. So content creators that sell dreams, if you believe that these guys are a problem. Or if you still believe that the white man that doesn't exist anymore, and I'm talking about as in the people that set all the fuck shit up, they're not here anymore. So if you believe that these guys there are still the issue, and the content creators who are scamming people and taking people's dreams from them by selling them dreams, they're not the issue. It's still what we dealt with in the history, what we dealt with in the past. Let me know below. Just let me know. Let's have the conversation. I'll respond to everybody. Thank you for watching this video.